MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman number 16, Cesar Hernandez.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Shortstop.
Standing in, Elvis Andrus. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Drilled on the ground to short. Kinsler for one. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Halos, the shortstop, Andrelton.
And that misses ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Once again a 3-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. This one's down to third. One away. Digging in, Zach Cozart. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throwing to second, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cozart rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. That's in there. Base hit. Trout is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Justin Upton now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
DeShields is there, 2 gone. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Now in the box, Chris Carter. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 0-2 home. To short, hit hard. There is Andrus, and he is out on the tag. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Scott Schebler.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One and one. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in now, Adrian Beltre. He brings a rather ugly .230s batting average into this one. Fouled back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. At the plate, Delino DeShields. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 strike to Pujols.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Nicholas corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, and there's one away. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runners on first with 1 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Shot back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Upton. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the Rangers get a reliever up. Minor into the windup. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Chu is there, and he puts it away to stop the. Digging in, Brett Nicholas. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Calhoun has a read on it. 1 out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting On base as we go back.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cesar Hernandez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Trout comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Popped high in the air. Kinsler is there for it. And that retires the side. Edinson Volquez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for round number 1. Here's Chris Carter now.
Designated hitter. Chris.
Number 17 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 10 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. Luis Valbuena will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Valbuena.
Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Now the relay home, and he is in there. Ready for another chance? Carlos Perez. He singled his last time up. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Andrus has it on to first, and there are 2 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Zach Cozart trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Polanco has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Rangers. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Striding in, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Swing and a line drive. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 0-2 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Fielder, number 27.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
1-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And this one's in the dirt. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. Polanco from shallow right. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Justin Upton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. first pitch on its way to Upton. Popped up. Beltre is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Delino DeShields.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now
So
batting,
striding in,
catcher,
Brett Nicholas.
Brett
He's
Nicholas.
0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off. Instead,
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout racing back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 17.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shoots this one over to first. Valbuena's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's
And
0 for
leading off
2 with
with
a
a halo.
strikeout in this one.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. To third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, number 17. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a looper to left. Mazara over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Luis Valbuena now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And he takes ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sinker. 3-2 now. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate.
he's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Yanked on the ground down the line. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in. And ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Elvis is still going. He's headed for 3rd. And he will make it back to 2nd and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
Digging in once again,
baseman.
Jorge Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from 2nd. And he'll go ahead and take 3rd on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Now batting.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to 2nd. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to 1st in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Perez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. And the throw to 1st is in time, 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in by Beltre for the 2nd out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Adrian Beltre. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Ball 2. Beltre sitting on the 2-0. 3-0 now. Nomar Mazara is on deck. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
The left fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder
and here's the
3.
second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And up next will be Brett. Nicholas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate. J.P. Crawford will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Tapped up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Beltre off second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. Cozart takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's there for it. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Fouled back. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Sinker, 3-2 now. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light, 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Hard on the ground towards short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Cesar Hernandez.
Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Jose Alvarez. This change defensively for the Angels.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Simmons into shallow center, 1 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here it comes now to Andrus. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jorge Polanco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Luis Valbuena. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. DeShields is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. pulls this one in the air out to left. Mazar is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now. Scott Schebler. He'll try and lead things off here, and Philip Irvin is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. At the plate, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Striding in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Tommy Joseph.
Hitting for the Rangers, number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.